Hello everybody, Bruce here with a short video that's going to demonstrate how you can use PHP and MySQL to create a dynamic select tag with options from a MySQL table. Now, before you watch this video, if you haven't performed Lab 6 and haven't downloaded the code for Module 5, to display the student's table data, then stop this video right now. You need to do that, okay? So I'll just wait here while you do that, okay? All right. Now that you've done that, because I know some of you went back and did it because you didn't do it. Come on, I see you. I see you raising your hand. All right. So let me show you first what I'm talking about. So I'm going to bring up Chrome. And here in the browser, I'm going to refresh it. You can see I have select a student, which is an HTML label, and then a select tag with all of the student names, right, from the students table, right? All the ones that you did as part of Lab 6. And if I view the page source here, you can see that I have all these various options. You'll see the names, and you'll see that the value attribute value is actually the student ID number, right? Pretty sneaky of us, right? So take a look at that, right? That's what we need to be able to generate. I know you all know how to do select tags and how to do them in PHP because I've had you do them over and over again, but now we need to connect them to a database, okay? So again, if I go into Chrome, back to Chrome, and I go to, PHP My Admin, this is the data that we're seeing here, right? CTech 127 Lab 6 database and the students table. So how did I do this? Well, let's go through it. Let's start at line 10. So I'm requiring the MySQL connect.inc.php file, right? That's that one include file that we have that's connected up to the CTech 127 underscore lab 6 database. Next, on line 13, I have a variable $SQL with a very basic select statement that says select all columns from the students table. So select star from students. Next is we're going to tell our database object that we were able to instantiate here on line 10 as part of the includes, and we're saying query using this SQL. Okay, so the database connection is connected to the database. This particular SQL statement on line 13 is saying go and select all the columns from the students table. Okay. Next, on lines 17 and 18, that's simply echoing out the label and the select tag, the start of the select tag. In fact, I spelled students wrong here. Students, there we go. Let's see, line 21 through 23 are almost like the code that you saw in the student list PHP file from week 5. Except that we're just generating option tags now instead of table tags. Okay, so line 21 says loop while you are able to get rows from the resulting query that you made up here on line 14 and return an associative array, right? That's what this line means. I talked about it in a video in week 5. If this is all, unfamiliar to yourself, go back to week 5 and watch some of the videos, okay? On line 22, I'm going to be echoing out the option and the closing option tags, and sandwiched in between there, I'm going to put the student ID as the value, and I'm going to put the first name and last name as the thing that the user sees when they go to that drop-down. And then I'll close the select tag here, and I'll close the database connection. So again, if I go back to my, my page here, and I put this file in Canvas for you, it's in week 6, you can see here that there are all the names, right? So let's take it one step further because we can, right? If we modify this SQL and we use the grammar provided to us in SQL, we can say order the data by, let's say, last underscore name, and that's the column name in MySQL for, right, for last name. So I'll save that. I'll go back here. Notice my name is the first name in the list. And now if I reload the page, we have Acosta is the first name, Adams, Alfred, Allison, in alphabetical order. How about that? Pretty neat, right? So a couple other things, because there's another video I have where I'm going to show you things with SQL here. So how about we say, select all columns from students where the first name is like, and then we'll put some single quotes here, and we'll put B, capital B, %. So that's going to find all names that start with B, that are like B, right? So check it out. Ready? I'm going to go back here, refresh, and I got Bruce. I got Bruce, Baxter, Brandon, Breyer, right? That's exactly the results that I wanted. Pretty neat, right? So what about, what if I want all names that start with some letter, have a second name of R, a second letter of R, and that's it. So let's see what we get here. So any letter where the second letter is R, the underscore means any letter. Let's see if this works. See if I break it. Ready? So what did I get? Bruce, Bryn, Fritz, Erasmus, Aura, Aretha, and Breyer. How about that? One more thing, and then I'll let you go and play with this, okay? So how about, how many names did we get back here, by the way? We got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What if we only wanted, like, the first three names, right? What if we wanted just the first three? I can say at this point, limit 3. Watch this. Check this one out. Ready? I know you're waiting with bated breath. So check it out. Only 3 names, right? So this is our SQL doing some work for us. All right. So what I would do is I would go play this video maybe a couple hundred times, watch it a few times, download this sample. It's in the code samples for week 6. Study it, and then you can see how you can start to build database tables that can hold data, right, for your website. So you're not going to be hard coding selects anymore. You're going to be storing the data. Maybe it's for states, maybe it's for classes, whatever it may be, in a database table, and you'll never ever have to modify your code again. You're simply going to update the database table or delete the records from the database table or whatever it may be. So once you've watched this video, why don't you Slack the code word, I don't know, remote control to me on Slack directly so I know you watched this video. Again, the code word for this video is remote control. Thanks for watching.